Hi everybody, welcome back to your yoga practice today. It's a all levels, well-rounded vinyasa flow. See you there. And if you're still with me at the end of this practice and you enjoyed this, please subscribe and hit that super thanks and leave a tip. So let's start today's practice in a comfortable cross-legged upright seat, sitting really tall through the crown of the head and rooting down through the tailbone. And we'll start to drape back, wrapping your hands in front of the shins. Pull your belly toward the spine. And then on your inhale, let's walk your fingertips forward. And we'll come into a Sukhasana, forward fold. We're going to press the fingertips away from the hips, dropping your sitting bones toward the floor. And rock side to side. Breathing space into your side waist and arriving here in your body in your practice today. Noticing how you feel and giving yourself permission to be here and present today. Trusting you can back off if you need to at any point. And walk your hands back toward your ankles. Let's pull the knees in, cross your other ankle on top, and wrap your hands in front of your shins and pull back. Belly toward the spine. And then walk your fingertips forward with your feet flexed. Coming into that easy forward fold and set your intention for today. What do you want to cultivate in this time on your mat today? Let that intention help inspire your effort. Then look between your hands, roll forward, come into a tabletop position. We're going to have palms under shoulders, knees under the hips. On your inhale, drop your belly. Fan your sitting bones, look up. And then on your exhale, we're going to scoop the tail, lift the belly and round. Chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, spread the heart. Exhale, we're working through some cat and cows. And you can close your eyes and just tune into how you feel today, pausing anywhere that feels good. And we'll take one more inhale. Exhale, come back to child's pose with feet flat and feel that long extension from pinkies to hips, melting your heart. And then go ahead and press through the tops of the feet. Lift your belly, wave forward, shoulders over palms. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Now reach your arms around. We're going to extend the fingertips and the toes straight back and start to pedal your feet. Imagining there's big long flippers extending off your toes. So we're waking up the back body, the lower back, the glutes. And if you can interlace your fingers, great. On your inhale, lift your heels, spread your toes, spread your chest. And then exhale, release. Palms under elbows, tuck your toes. Let's press back into a downward facing dog. We're going to find downward dog. Pedaling out your feet. Letting your head shake out, yes. Stretch your right heel up into three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, tented fingers can give you some room to hoist your right foot through. And then we're going to spin that outer left heel down. Take your right forearm to the top of the thigh bone, palm facing up. Anchor through that outer left heel and tuck your right sitting bone underneath. Then reach your left arm right up alongside the ear for extended side angle pose. Keep hugging your belly in toward the spine. If it's available, you can slip your right hand right onto the inner ankle and resist that right arm into the inner thigh. From here, we're going to take that left arm alongside your thigh and start to straighten your right leg all the way. So you can release your right hand down. If you had your forearm on the thigh, take that hand to the front of the ankle or eventually the floor and find triangle pose legs, nice straight legs. A little bit of a micro bend in that front knee. You can look down at your right foot. Then release your left fingertips to the top of your right foot. Then open your right rib toward the left rib and extend your left fingertips up into a Trikonasana. It's a triangle pose. We'll gaze up at the hand in the air. You don't have to overdo. Be where you're at. Be with your breath. And then as you inhale, reach your left arm up alongside the ear. Turn, look down at your right foot. Release your hands to frame that front foot. Bend your right knee. And let's take that left knee down. Take the top of your left foot flat. Start to turn, look to the right. And then slide your right hand around and swipe it towards your left hip. Your left fingertips or palm can be on the ground, a little wider than the shoulder. And we'll inhale, and then we'll exhale, release your hands to frame that front foot. Let's slide that right leg back and come into a child's pose. Exhaling out. Now press through the tops of your feet on your inhale, wave forward, shoulders over palms. Exhale all the way down onto your belly. Now when you inhale, lift up, squeeze your shoulder blades together on the back and spread your toes. And then swim your arms straight back, interlace the awkward finger on top. And on your inhale, spread your chest, lift. Exhale, palms under elbows, tuck your toes. Let's meet in downward dog. Breathing there. Keeping your knees a little open so they don't splay too much inward. We want to keep the knees in alignment over the second toe. Now stretch your left heel high. Inhale. Exhale, slide your left foot through. Spin your right heel down so it's about heel to heel alignment. And you can take your left forearm to the top of the thigh bone. Keep tucking that left sitting bone underneath and anchor your outer right heel. If it's available, that hand can come right to the inner ankle. We're going to reach that right arm up alongside the ear and then turn belly, heart, gaze toward the sky. If that's too intense, you can always look neutral or down at your foot. So then we're going to spin that right palm to face down right alongside as if you're reaching the right fingertips toward that right heel. And if you had that forearm on top of the thigh, start to slide that hand on the inner ankle. We'll start to straighten that left leg, coming toward triangle pose legs. Tone your belly, draw your lower ribs in. And then you can turn your gaze and extend your right fingertips up into triangle pose, Trikonasana. And we'll inhale. Exhale, we're going to bend and release that right hand down. Swing the right heel over the toes. Drop your right knee down. Take your right hand a little wider and slide that left hand around toward your right hip. And look to the left. Pressing through the ball of that left foot. We're going to inhale into the belly. Exhale, release the left hand to the floor. And then slide that left foot back and big toes touch, child's pose. Then press through the tops of the feet, stand up on the knees, take your hands into imaginary back pockets, lift up your heart into a camel pose variation. Take an inhale, exhale back to neutral, and then let's swing the ankles underneath and slide the legs around. Inch yourself forward toward the front of your mat, finding a nice strong Dandasana, staff pose, tented fingers on the outside edges of your hips. Flex your feet. Try to press your thigh bones down toward the ground a little bit as you lift your side waists. Look up. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to lean back. Pull the belly in. Sweep the arms forward. Thumbs up. Lean back. Feel your lower belly tone. Then reach up on the inhale. Look up. Exhale, reach for the toes. And then what we'll do is open our elbows away from each other. Spread your chest forward towards your feet. Any degree. Find that Paschimottanasana. Breathing there. Inhale. Exhale, fold. A little more. Inner thighs gathering in and down. And then you can drop your elbows toward the floor. Keep spreading your chest toward your feet. And then tailbone drop. Sit up really tall and make your way down onto the back. Once we come down onto the back, press through your left foot. Your feet are on the ground, hip width distance. Root through that left foot, hug your right knee in. Give it a squeeze. And then extend your right foot straight up toward the sky. And we're going to draw that right leg a little closer towards your body. Stretching out. If you can extend your left heel out straight, go ahead. Draw that right leg a little closer towards you. Without force, point and flex that right foot. And then release that right foot onto the ground. We're going to press through the right foot and squeeze the left knee in. Give it a hug. And then extend the left heel straight up. And slide your right leg out. And draw that left leg a little closer. Good. Breathing there. Point and flex through that left foot a couple times. Any amount. And then draw that left leg a little more in. Then release that left foot down. Give that left foot a press. And then hug both knees in. Hugging both knees in toward your body. Come into a full happy baby. Elbows on insides of knees. Hands on the ankles or the outer feet. Rock and roll. And then go ahead and release. Feet on the mat. Mat width distance. Let your knees knock in to touch. Tuck your shoulders underneath. And let's rest here in constructive rest pose. Letting your lower back melt. And letting your thigh bones drop right into the hips. Soft eyes, soft jaw. Now let everything else fall away as you rest on your back. All of the tension dissolving away from your face. And you tune into that quiet internal space inside. Your own inner world where everything is as it should be right now. Returning to a sense of ease and compassion for yourself. A lot of light flows through all the joints. A natural harmony returning to all your systems. Starting to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take your arms out to a nice cactus shape and windshield wiper your knees a few times. Thinking of what you have to be grateful for today. And remembering your intention or any insight that you may have noticed in your practice. And we're going to hug the knees in, give yourself a little squeeze. And when you're ready, slowly rolling to either side. And let's meet up again. Arriving up again in a tall seat, take your hands together, heart center. Thanking yourself for showing up, and I thank you. And I wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. And I appreciate you. Thanks for your patience with my voice. It's a little scraggly the past couple days, but I'm so glad that you're here. Please, if you stuck with it, hit that subscribe button. Also the super thanks button. You can leave a tip and support me. And I look forward to practicing with you almost every day I'm posting, and grateful that you are enjoying these videos. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.